Hello everyone, I'm Mr. Fund. Today I want to talk about an extremely hot topic, humanoid robots. In 2025, humanoid robots are no longer just something you see in sci-fi movies. Companies like Tesla with Optimus, XPeng Motors with Ion, Amazon's warehouse robots, as well as Figure AI, Boston Dynamics, Unitree Robotics, and others, are all accelerating their development. Elon Musk says Optimus will be the biggest product in human history, with market potential possibly exceeding that of electric vehicles. As investors, what we care most about is, how good are these companies' technologies? What are the application scenarios? Who has the strongest competitiveness? What are the prices? What limitations exist? How will the market explode over the next 10 years? Today, I'll break it down one by one to help you judge whether it's worth investing in related stocks. First, a brief explanation of what humanoid robots are. They have hands and feet, mimic human movements, are controlled by an AI brain, and can work in human living environments without requiring major renovations to factories or homes. That's their biggest selling point. Overall development direction. Humanoid robots are shifting from lab demonstration models to commercial deployment. 2025 to 2026 is a critical turning point. Initial applications will be in structured environments like factories and warehouses, followed by expansion into service industries, retail, healthcare, household scenarios, and even dangerous rescue work. Commercialization for specific tasks is expected to begin in 2026 to 2027, and by around 2030, costs will drop to affordable levels, entering large-scale production. Chinese companies such as XPeng Motors, Unitree Robotics, Agility Robotics, etc., hold advantages in development speed and pricing, while American companies like Tesla, Figure AI, etc., lead in AI technology and flexibility. Key areas of capability improvement. 1. Fine manipulation ability. This is the biggest progress so far. Robots now have over 22 degrees of freedom in their hands. For example, Tesla's Optimus, XPeng's Ion, enabling them to fold clothes, hold eggs without breaking them, use tools, and may even participate in surgeries in the future. Tesla's latest Optimus demo showcased ultra-precise movements, while XPeng's Ion is equipped with a bionic spine and flexible skin, making its movements look more natural. 2. Artificial intelligence level. This is the biggest driver of industry development. Humanoid robots use end-to-end large models for learning, such as Tesla's FSD technology, XPeng's VLA 2.0, and Figure AI's collaboration with OpenAI. These robots can learn autonomously through videos or simulated scenarios, adapt flexibly to new tasks, and no longer require line-by-line programming. In the future, they will become even smarter, even able to anticipate human intentions. 3. Interactive communication ability. Natural dialogue and interaction capabilities have improved significantly. XPeng's Ion is equipped with a self-developed AI chip, enabling advanced dialogue and conveying information through facial expressions and body language. Figure AI's robots integrate ChatGPT, allowing them to understand human language and execute corresponding tasks. In the future, humanoid robots may even act as human companions, for example, chatting with the elderly or working as tour guides. 4. Work efficiency. In repetitive tasks, humanoid robots are far more efficient than humans. Tasks like warehouse box moving and factory assembly can be performed non-stop 24/7 without fatigue. Agility Robotics Digit is already in practical use in Amazon's warehouses and is expected to boost productivity by 30%. Meanwhile, battery life is continuously optimized. For example, all solid-state batteries adopted by XPeng, enhancing robots' continuous working capabilities. 5. Load-bearing capacity. While improving gradually, this has not yet reached human limits. Optimus can carry about 20 kilograms, and Boston Dynamics Atlas is the most powerful. It can not only lift heavy objects, but also perform jumps, parkour, and other movements. With future technological advancements, load-bearing capacity will further increase, enabling use in heavy cargo handling or rescue scenarios. 6. Hazardous task handling ability. This is a core advantage of humanoid robots. They are specifically designed for dull, dirty, and dangerous work scenarios. They can be seen in disaster rescue sites like earthquakes and fires, chemical and nuclear waste treatment plants, as well as mines and offshore oil wells, areas where humans struggle to access, thus reducing casualties. Currently, Boston Dynamics Atlas and multiple dedicated rescue robots have entered testing phases. In summary, over the next 10 years, humanoid robots will focus on improving fine manipulation, AI autonomous operation, and safety performance to solve the two major problems of labor shortages and dangerous work. From 2025 to 2030, their applications will center on the industrial sector. In the long term, they are expected to enter households, undertaking housekeeping or family companionship roles. However, the industry still faces issues such as short battery life, high production costs, and incomplete relevant regulations. Nevertheless, the overall development prospects are very optimistic, and the humanoid robot industry may trigger a new industrial revolution. Next, let's get to the main topic. We'll focus on three core companies: Tesla, XPeng Motors, and Amazon. 1. Tesla, Optimus. Tesla is undoubtedly a leader in the humanoid robot field. In 2025, Optimus has iterated to its third generation, with official launch expected in the first quarter of 2026. This robot uses Tesla's FSD, full self-driving AI technology, has over 22 degrees of freedom in its hands, and can perform tasks like holding eggs without breaking them, folding clothes, and even jogging. Application scenarios. Initially, Optimus will undertake repetitive tasks such as parts assembly in Tesla's own factories. Musk stated that thousands of Optimus units will be put into factory use in 2025, and sales to other enterprises may begin in 2026. In the long run, it is expected to enter households, responsible for housekeeping or elderly care. Technology and demo achievements. Its core technology relies on Tesla's self-developed AI system, trained via neural networks, operating autonomously through vision without remote control. It has a natural walking posture and industry-leading hand flexibility. In early December, Tesla released a video showing Optimus running smoothly, with balance and rhythm close to humans, at a speed of approximately 4 to 8 miles per hour. The third-generation Optimus has far superior hand precision compared to the second generation, capable of complex movements like yoga poses. Additionally, it has mastered skills such as autonomous charging, factory item sorting, and basic assembly. However, in some public demos, the robot has fallen, such as an incident at the Miami Autonomous Driving event, raising external doubts about its autonomous operation stability, with some speculating that remote control assistance may have been used during demos. Production plans. Currently, Tesla's Fremont factory has a pilot production line, and a larger-scale line will be built in 2026, targeting an annual output of 1 million units. Musk said the long-term cost target for the robot is $20,000 to $30,000 per unit. He also mentioned that Optimus is expected to become Tesla's most important product, potentially contributing 80% of the company's valuation in the future. Industry evaluation and limitations. Musk recently posted on social media platform X that Optimus may become a von Neumann probe, implying that such robots may gain the ability to autonomously manufacture similar products in the future. Currently, Optimus is transitioning from prototype to practical testing phase, with running and fine hand manipulation as its core highlights, but there is still room for improvement in autonomous operation capability and stability. Meanwhile, production volume remains low in 2025, and safety performance and battery life need further optimization. However, Tesla has rich experience in large-scale production, and its Gigafactory model will strongly support Optimus's mass production. 2. Xpeng Motors. Chinese enterprises are formidable players in the humanoid robot field. Xpeng Motors launched its new generation Iron humanoid robot at its AI Day event in November 2025. This robot has a highly anthropomorphic appearance, equipped with a bionic spine and flexible skin, 22 degrees of freedom in its hands, and all solid-state batteries, balancing portability and safety. Technological highlights. Iron is equipped with Xpeng's self-developed Turing AI chip, with computing power reaching 2,250 TOPs, paired with the VLA 2.0 model, enabling smooth dialogue, walking, and interaction. The robot also has male and female versions with an appealing design style. Xpeng CEO He Xiaopeng stated that the design intention is to make the robot evoke a sense of closeness. Applications and plans. Initially, Iron will focus on retail, tour guide, and customer service fields. Xpeng plans to achieve small batch production in 2026, with a target of 1 million units annually by 2030. Additionally, Xpeng has opened up SDK interfaces to allow developers to add new functions to the robot, helping build a robust ecosystem. Investment-related analysis. Xpeng Motors is listed on the NYSE under the ticker symbol XPEV. As a Chinese electric vehicle enterprise transitioning to AI robot R&D, it has significant growth potential, but also faces risks related to geopolitics. In market competition, Xpeng has avoided direct competition in the industrial sector, instead focusing on service and household scenarios. However, the robot's autonomous operation technology is still continuously improving, and batteries and AI systems need ongoing iteration and upgrading. Moreover, leveraging advantages in China's supply chain, Iron is expected to be priced lower than Tesla's Optimus. 3. Amazon and other enterprises. Amazon does not directly produce humanoid robots, but is the largest user of such products. In 2025, over 1 million robots, not all humanoid, are in use in Amazon's warehouses. Currently, Amazon is testing Agility Robotics' Digit Robot, a bipedal robot with exceptional stability when moving boxes, and its self-developed Vulcan robot, which has tactile sensing capabilities to perceive the weight of objects it touches. These robots are mainly used for warehouse picking and handling to alleviate labor shortages. Amazon's goal is to achieve full logistics automation, and according to its latest plans, these robots may replace 500,000 to 600,000 human jobs in the future. Beyond the above companies, there are many other outstanding players in the industry. Figure AI. Valued at $39 billion, its Figure 03 robot is agile and capable of running, and has partnered with BMW factories. Boston Dynamics. Now owned by Hyundai Motor, its Atlas robot is extremely powerful, capable of high-difficulty movements like jumps and parkour. However, the company's commercialization progress is slow, with the current focus still on technological R&D. Unitree Robotics. A Chinese enterprise, its H1 and G1 robots offer high-cost performance, priced at $90,000 and $13,500 respectively, with leading running speeds in the industry, ideal for education and scientific research fields. Industry competitive landscape and price trends. In terms of the competitive landscape, American companies like Tesla and Figure AI lead in AI technology and large-scale production. Chinese companies such as Xpeng Motors and Unitree Robotics hold their ground with price advantages and rapid development. And large enterprises like Amazon and Mercedes act as core buyers, strongly driving market demand. In terms of pricing, a humanoid robot costs approximately $30,000 to $150,000 in 2025, with high-end research robots priced even higher. Prices are expected to drop to $20,000 to $50,000 by 2030. Some forecasts suggest that by 2035, the average price of humanoid robots will fall from $75,000 to $25,000. Currently, the industry still faces several limitations. Short battery life, usually only a few hours, hand-fine manipulation ability inferior to humans, frequent malfunctions when working in complex environments, safety hazards such as robots falling or colliding with humans, and incomplete relevant laws and regulations. 10-year market forecast. This is the part investors care about most. In 2025, the humanoid robot market size is approximately $2 to $3 billion. Though small currently, it is on the eve of explosive growth. For the next 10 years, up to 2035, different institutions have given varying forecasts. Goldman Sachs predicts $38 billion, ID TechX predicts $30 billion, and some institutions expect $80 to $180 billion. Morgan Stanley even provides a long-term forecast, stating that the market size may reach $5 trillion by 2050. Other revised forecasts indicate that the market size is expected to reach $103 to $243 billion by 2035, with a compound annual growth rate, CAGR, of 47 to 49%. Industry growth stems mainly from three factors. First, labor shortages, particularly severe in aging countries like Japan, China, and Europe/North America. Second, continuous advancements in AI technology, e.g., foundational models like ChatGPT, which have greatly accelerated robots' learning speed. Third, maturing supply chain systems, driving down production costs. From the perspective of demand scenario evolution, humanoid robots will first be widely applied in industrial fields like factories and warehouses, then expand to service sectors such as retail and healthcare, and finally gradually enter households to undertake housekeeping and companionship roles. For investors, there are multiple investment directions. Direct investment options include stocks of listed companies like Tesla and XPeng Motors. If enterprises like Figure AI and Agility Robotics go public in the future, they can also be considered. In the supply chain, AI chip companies like NVIDIA, as well as battery and sensor-related enterprises, also hold high investment value. However, investment comes with risks, such as slower than expected technological R&D, fierce market competition, shrinking market demand due to economic recession, and regulatory adjustments triggered by robots replacing human labor, all of which may impact the development of related enterprises. In my opinion, the humanoid robot industry is expected to experience explosive growth similar to the electric vehicle industry over the next 10 years, with substantial potential investment returns. However, short-term market volatility may be significant, so I recommend investors adopt a diversified investment strategy and hold related assets for the long term. In summary, 2025 is a critical turning point for the humanoid robot industry. Tesla and XPeng Motors lead the field, while Amazon is vigorously promoting the application of humanoid robots in scenarios. Over the next 10 years, the market size is expected to grow by at least 30 to 40 times, with enormous development potential, but investors must also be vigilant about various risks. Potential specialized robots of the future. 1. Giant robots, Gundam style. Such robots have already been developed. Japan's Tsubame Industries' Arcax robot is a typical example. Standing 4.5 meters tall and weighing 3.5 tons, it adopts a manned mode where operators can enter the cockpit to control it. The robot completed its demo and pre-sales as early as 2023, with 2 operating modes, standing and vehicle, and a maximum speed of about 10 kilometers per hour. Currently, it is mainly used for entertainment and display. In the future, it may be applied in disaster rescue or space exploration. However, only 5 to 10 units are planned for production, priced at approximately $3 million each, with a production cycle of 12 to 18 months per unit. Constrained by high costs and specialized attributes, in 2025 it is mainly targeted at wealthy individuals or collectors, with little possibility of large-scale mass production. 2. Ultra-precise robots, micro, nanoscale, for healthcare. Prototypes already exist, and related experiments have succeeded. For example, biohybrid micro-robots have completed tests in laboratory environments for drug delivery, cancer treatment, and thrombus removal. Research teams from ETH Zurich, Stanford University, and multiple Chinese institutions have made progress in this field. In 2025, the market size of this sector is approximately $7 to $8 billion, but the industry as a whole is still in the prototype R&D and clinical trial stages. Due to complex manufacturing processes, high biocompatibility requirements, and strict safety regulations, commercialization and large-scale application are not expected until after 2030, with no truly mass-produced products yet. 3. Flying humanoid robots. Prototypes have been developed. Italy's Istituto Italiano di Tecnologia's Iron Cub 3, equipped with 4 jet engines, successfully completed its first takeoff in the summer of 2025 and tested stable hovering for several seconds at a height of 50 centimeters. Additionally, robots like Leonardo, which combine walking and flying capabilities, have also been prototyped. However, such robots are still in the research phase with no commercialization plans. While they may be used for disaster rescue in the future, a practical version will take several more years to develop, with large-scale mass production expected after 2030. 4. Humanoid underwater robots. Mature prototypes also exist and have completed field tests. Stanford University's Ocean 1K robot has participated in deep-sea exploration missions multiple times since 2022, exploring shipwreck debris at a depth of 1,000 meters and providing tactile feedback to operators. However, the robot is mainly used for scientific research and exploration, with no plans for large-scale commercial production. In the future, it may be applied in marine engineering engineering or archaeology, but currently, it can only be custom produced in small batches, making large-scale mass production unrealistic. 5. High-speed humanoid robots. Such robots have been developed successfully. China's Star Dynamics Star 1/L7 has a running speed of 14.4 kilometers per hour, and Unitree Robotics H1 reaches about 12 kilometers per hour, both setting industry records in 2025. High-speed performance will become a core configuration of standard humanoid robots in the future. Enterprises like Unitree Robotics and Star Dynamic plan to start small batch or mass production of high-speed humanoid robots from 2026, mainly targeting industrial and scientific research fields. In summary, most of these specialized robots have successful prototypes and completed relevant tests, especially giant, underwater, and high-speed humanoid robots. However, due to high costs, narrow application scenarios, and significant safety risks, most specialized robots can only be produced in small batches or are far from mass production. Compared to standardized humanoid robots like Tesla's Optimus, their commercialization progress is relatively slow, and they are currently mainly used in scientific research or high-end custom scenarios. Which company do you think has the most promising future, Tesla or XPeng Motors? Additionally, what are your thoughts on living with robots in the future, or even facing the possibility of robots taking your job? Welcome to leave a comment and share. Remember to like, follow, and enable notifications. Next time, we'll explore other investment opportunities worth paying attention to over the next decade. Goodbye!